Hi, this is Norm Fields from Bible Q&A, and I just wanted to remind the viewing audience, the audience on YouTube as well as BibleQA.com, of a video that I posted on September 20th, The Possibility of Apostasy as a Biblical Reality, which is a clip from a sermon that I preached from Hebrews chapter 6, verses 4 through 6 is the verses in the clip. And when I posted this on YouTube, I received an email saying that what I had taught in that video was false doctrine and challenging the basis of the video, in that it contradicted the doctrine of once saved, always saved, and the text in Hebrews chapter 6 verses 4 through 6 most definitely shows that once saved, always saved cannot be biblical truth. And so I sent a message to the person that had challenged what I had taught in that video, and invited them to discuss it with me over on BibleQA.com. And so I started this post as a starting point for our discussion on Bible Q&A. There's the video for the reader to see what it is that's being discussed in the post. But this is a clip from the email that I received. The question must be asked: did Jesus lie about our security? He makes it plain that all that the Father gives him, he would lose none. The key word is lose. Jesus makes it plain that, or John rather, makes it plain that anyone who is born of God does not live in sin, because God's seed remains in him and he cannot sin. If God's seed remains in him, how does the believer lose his or her salvation? The key word is remain. And so I responded to this person and invited them over here to carry on this discussion. I said I would love to discuss this with you on my blog at BibleQA.com. Just select a post that exposes the false doctrine of once saved, always saved, and post your comment there. Then as we study the issue together, others interested in studying it can follow along, and everyone can benefit from our discussion. A good place to start would probably be the Calvinism category. There are a couple of articles there that expose the once saved, always saved error. And so I had originally invited him to come over here. I'm assuming it's a him, to come over here and carry on this discussion on a post that I already had on BibleQA.com. But then I decided to go ahead and start a new post specifically for this discussion. Well, I put the post up on September 30th, and the person never did come over and follow through on what they said, and they did reply to me and say that they would be happy to do that. I have that email, and yet the person has not followed through with that. So if you are the person who originally said that you would come over here and discuss this issue, or you are somebody that believes the once saved, always saved doctrine and believes that you can defend it in a rational and logical discussion, then I would be happy for you to come over here and discuss it. Now, I get a lot of emails from people that are completely irrational and illogical and don't really have the demeanor to carry on a civil discussion. And so I'm looking for someone who can carry on a discussion on this issue in such a way that people will be benefited by the discussion, who really want to study what the Bible says on this particular doctrine. And so just come over to BibleQA.com and go to this entry, discussion on once saved, always saved. It is in the Calvinism category. It's also in the debates category, the salvation category, and the videos category. And so you can get to it in any of those places. And I look forward to hearing from you, to getting your comments and your posts on this, and to having a good discussion on this important issue.